Watching KETK News at 10. Local, experienced, trusted.
Look at this now, an Easter tradition coming to a close.
It is a bittersweet time for the family and friends of Carolyn Roselle, the woman famous for turning ordinary eggs into works of art.
Look who we have tonight. We have Leslie Roberts, one of the original anchors right here at KETK, joining us now live. As a reporter, became a huge friend and customer of Carolyn and Carolyn's mother, Nell Burnett, who started the business decades ago. Leslie, welcome.
Well, thank you. You know, Nell was known to all East Texans as the Easter egg lady.
There you go.
And it is an honor and privilege to remember Nell's daughter, Carolyn. Now, Carolyn continued that business for years and years until she was taken from us, sadly, last year. But you know, Carolyn lives on. As she did more than fill the shoes of her mother, she created a legacy all her own. A legacy her husband Billy is memorializing in this year's final sale of Carolyn's beloved treasures.
I said all I wanted was a chicken fried steak and a dance, and I got a wife.
Billy Roselle affectionately remembers how he met and fell in love with Carolyn Burnett. Billy not only married Carolyn, but soon learned he also married her other passion, the family Easter egg business.
She started with her mother, and her mother did it, and her whole family, they were artistic. Her brother, and even her daughter is real good with her artistic work, and Carolyn just loved it.
When Carolyn's mother Nell died at 103, Carolyn moved the iconic Easter egg sign from Houston Street to South Tyler and continued to make more than 80 dozen character eggs every year.
So many people tell me, oh, I can't believe you're still doing it, and please don't stop, and it wouldn't be Easter if we couldn't come buy Easter eggs from you.
Carolyn would still be creating eggs today if a tragic car accident hadn't taken her life in June.
She's in a better place. That's all I know. But it was a very big shock.
Billy knew he wasn't the only one who would miss Carolyn. Her customers were like family, so Billy has organized one last Easter egg sale.
I just thought she needed a good farewell. And she worked so hard for her customers. They weren't just customers, they were her friends.
While the artistry in each egg was enough to keep customers returning year after year, the time and love Carolyn spent with them held the most beauty.
And just always made it so special for Easter, and loving and just with open arms would let anyone come in and shop there.
Hallie Jennings and her mother, Paula Yarbrough, both remember shopping for eggs as children, which makes today's last shopping trip for Hallie's children a third-generation tradition, one they will dearly miss.
And just always made it so special for Easter, and loving and just with open arms would let anyone come in and shop there. And they're so fun, even as an adult, me going back and looking at mine from my childhood. It's just so fun and brings back so many good memories.
This is where the magic happens, in homes across Texas and beyond. Carolyn's artwork turns into memories for families. For me, I have each egg marked with the year that I bought it and my children's names. It's priceless.
We always take a picture outside and by the door, and you know, they were real little when we started coming, and now you can see how tall she is now.
Debbie Lowry has been bringing her grandchildren to see Carolyn for 8 years. She says it's the time Carolyn shared with them that they will remember.
You know, they wanted to know everything. You know, she told about how she blew them, and then all her artwork. So you know, and she would actually show them how she painted on there. So she was just a real sweet lady.
Today, Grady and Lindsay have picked out the striped pig. Carolyn made it to honor their prize showing at the Smith County Livestock Show.
I like coming here and getting the eggs. They're cool. It takes a lot of talent to do it.
It's a familiar story and a tradition for countless East Texans, including Carol Mayfield.
I've been collecting for about 46 years. I started in 1975 when I was expecting my first child.
Carol's collection is almost 200 strong, a source of memories and joy for her now grown sons and grandchildren.
Eggs are life, is what they are. I mean, the beginning, all the characters, the children's eyes just light up when they see the different characters. So it's just life, and it's just enjoyable. So she has just really had an impact on my family.
Thanks to Billy's effort, Carolyn's impact will live on as even more East Texans enjoy her eggs this Easter and discover her true talent, the art of making people happy.
I just hope that a lot of her friends will come in and they see the eggs and they'll remember her. Her smiling face and conversation she had with them. And I hope they leave with a good feeling in their heart.
You can visit Billy and shop for Carolyn's eggs this week, Tuesday through Saturday from 10 until 5. Billy is even inviting people Easter Sunday from 1 until 5. And the Green Building is a couple of miles from Loop 323 on Highway 31. And just look for that famous Easter bunny sign.
Well, that is a beautiful love story as well as a part of East Texas history.
Yes. Carolyn was quite the woman.
Yeah, she was something else.
She was a community volunteer, former president of the Tyler Symphony League, dance teacher, quilters.
When did she have time for all this? Oh, my goodness.
And, you know, if you notice, she did this for people all year long. I brought some of my eggs. They have Christmas themes.
Yeah.
They have Thanksgiving themes. I even have a little political theme going on here for 4th of July.
I love
and
that.
Of course, Valentine's Day.
What about the artwork, the TV characters and whatever?
Well, you know, Billy spent a lot of time with his wife in movie theaters researching these eggs and the characters, and he's going to miss her very much, and he does, and we all will, but we're also grateful to have these eggs to remember her by.
All right.
Yes, we are. Well, thank you so much for joining us, Leslie, and sharing her story.
Oh, my pleasure.